Hey everybody, it's Joy Packard, and yes, we're going to do 2 videos in one day because we were a little bit behind on just giving you some value and some videos. And I just got home from spending some time with my kids. We, part of their Christmas gifts was to take them shopping when we got back from Utah, and so I just spent a few hours with my babies. Even though they're 17 and 14, they're still my babies, and so about to get ready for bed. I'm so tired. It's been a long day, but it's been such a productive day. I wanted to share with you a few ideas on what I've been doing in the last few months or so. And so, I've been reading this book, and I've been doing a lot of meditations. I've been doing a lot of, just getting more focus and clearing space. And so I wanted to share with you how that's just made me feel. And it's just been amazing. And I today, at the end of the day, I'm about to just make breakfast for my kids tomorrow, because I'd rather do it tonight than wake up at 5 in the morning when they have to. And they're on this health kick where they want to eat healthier. And so just a very short video, just wanted to give you a little bit of a tip where basically, one of the courses that I was taking, they were talking about clearing space. And what does that mean exactly? That can mean many different things. Clearing space in our mind, clearing space in our surroundings. I don't know about you, but when things are not in order for me, I have a little bit of a hard time functioning. I don't know about you, but so what I do in my head is I think about my house, I think about my space, and I visually think about in my head and room to room, okay, in this room, and I think of all the objects and the different things that are in that room, right? And I think of, and I ask myself this is what this course that I'm taking teaches. Does this particular object serve me? Does it make me happy? Does it bring me joy? Does it make me a more productive person? Does it make me a better person? And I know that sounds really weird, but if you start doing that with the different things in your house, you will start to learn and feel like less clutter. And so because you feel less clutter, then you'll feel more focused. It's really interesting how it works. It's like, all right, I'm going to pick up this little object. And so I don't know if you have Viraj Cell, V-A-R-G-E, Viraj Cell in your area. And so basically what it is an online garage sale. And so basically what I've been doing is whenever I, start in the corner in my head, like say, for example, in my piano room, and I say, okay, I'm going to go in this corner and I'm going to look at this table, this lamp, is it old? I want to keep this. And I just start moving into the piano cabinet, and I think about, all the piano books that are in there, right? And then I think about, I'm just trying to think of, like every single object that I have in that room. And then so what I do is I go room to room. That's what I do. Like every quarter, I kind of like clean out my space. I clean out like space in my mind. I clean out my atmosphere, my surroundings, because when I do that, I just feel more focused, right? And I feel more like that. Think about whenever you're sitting at the beach, for those of you beach lovers like I am, when I am sitting on a blue beach under a hut like that or under an umbrella, and I'm thinking about, the things that I want to accomplish, like it's say in the new year or whatever. I think about like, what is it, does each of these things in my business, like every single one of these courses, or let's just say, like I said, we're going back to the house situation. Do every one of these items bring me happiness? Does it bring me closer to my goals? And the answer is no. Then it's time to either, it's called shedding. So you can shed them. You can give them away. You can sell them or clean it up, put it to good use or whatever. And I'm finding that this clearing of space in my life, whether it's like I say in my house, my surroundings, And in my journals, like as I'm looking through my journals of my ideas, say different business ideas or different ideas on how to do whatever it is, as we do this little by little, because like let's just say that your house is like, our house is like, I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 square feet. That's a big house to feel like I can get it all done in one day, right? But if I do like section by section until it's done, then it's not as overwhelming. And then you just think about it in your head. Like I say, the way I do it, it's really weird. I think it's because I have 8 kids and I have to do this with each of my kids every day. I think, okay, I start from the oldest all the way to the youngest and think of different things that I may have to do for that particular child, like dental appointments or sign up for ACT or, what was it today? Getting some new jeans because their pants are getting too short or whatever. So I do that with the kids, but you can do that in your composition book that we talk about, like with your business, right? It is so rewarding, and it feels so amazing as you clear space. And I want to get to the point where when I go into every single room, every single object in that room, whether it's a notebook or a lamp or a couch or a piano or a plate or a glass or whatever, is like something that we utilize, and it's not just clutter, right? So as we clean up the clutter, whether it's in our house, in our brain, on paper, our emails, I've been doing that a lot with my emails as well. I've been unsubscribing from lists. I think that there is a software called unrollme.com or unroll me. I don't know. Just look up unroll email clearing or whatever. And it feels amazing. It feels amazing because if you think about it, sometimes as we are doing our business, and we feel like because we're busy, then we're being productive. And checking email is not really the most productive thing, especially when you are trying to like focus on one thing and then you have like 100 emails from, all of these different marketers saying, hey, this is a great thing to do or whatever, right? And so it's really important to clear your focus, clear your focus for whether, like I say, it's emails, business ideas, rooms, clutter in your closet, whatever it is that's bothering you in your life as far as clutter. Like for me, it might be like I'm waiting on my jewelry organizer so that I can hang up all my Mexico earrings that I bought so that I can see them. I know that they're there, but it's like it's in my head. And so what is it for you, as you are cleaning up the clutter in your life? So anyway, I'm going to go make dinner and breakfast for tomorrow for the kids, so it's ready. I was just thinking about that today and how it has helped me so much and how I hope that it can help you in some way. So feel free to subscribe, turn on your notifications, share this video at the bottom where it has a share button. I'm just so excited for 2018 to share with you some of these ideas that help me to be more productive. Let's see. I know, Angela, it's so hard. You know what I've been doing with my emails? It's so crazy. I have been getting my VAs to clear my emails. I just said, you know what? If it looks like, if it's like been sitting there for like a month or two and it's like a marketing email, I just delete it. I won't even miss it. And so, went down from 4,000 emails down to 1,000. And then, there's some important ones there. Here's one more tip and I'll let you go about email because it's helped me so much. I think I had a video on this before. And I have specific emails. Like I have Joy Packard, I'm not going to give you these emails because I don't want them to get cluttered, but I have a specific email for my close family and friends. And then I have one specifically for bills because, I was getting behind on my e-bills. I was like, I'm not getting your bill because it's just getting lost in the crowd of my main email, right? And then I have a deal email where I get, coupons and specials so that I can look there for my business. I have a business email. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, it has helped me so much. And then I have an email when I sign up for wholesale lists for my business, so that I can get, get to those. I have an email specifically for my virtual assistants, so that I can see what they're trying to ask me as far as work goes and everything. So you see, you can create it however you want to, right? You can create one for your travel if you do a lot of traveling. So according to however it is for you. And that's helped to keep my clutter down on my emails a lot more. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it has helped in the last 6 months to go from, all of them cluttered into my one main email into different categories of emails. So I hope that helps in some way. Anyway, I just am feeling so focused, getting back from our Utah trip and getting things back in order, it's hard for me to function. That's why my podcast, hopefully tomorrow I can get to that, but it's like, I need my desk clean and everything like that. And it's terribly obsessive compulsive, but, I'm almost done to where I feel less clutter. So I want you to think about that, for 2018, because one of the themes for me is to simplify, right? The word simplify. And, sometimes we feel like we have to have more stuff. And in reality, more equals more clutter. You know what I mean? It's like when you buy a boat, right? When you buy a four-wheeler, when you buy all these, extra things that you think are going to make you happy. And, that's fine for some but I'm just saying, like, there are certain things that we think are going to make us happy. And then think about it. It's almost like another email that we read for another program when we say, oh, that kind of looks cool. And so we open it and then we join it. And then guess what? A portion of you, a percentage of you goes to like putting it toward that particular business again. And then what happens is, like, what you were focusing on, let's just say that you were focusing on something and you were saying, I'm going to focus on this until I'm done with it. And then what happens is, because you open that cluttered email, you got invited to another program. And then what happens is, all of a sudden your focus that was over here, you open this other program, and soon you have a percentage of it on this new business that you have. And then what happens is you do it again and again and again. And then what happens is you get overwhelmed, because now instead of focusing on one thing, you're focusing on 10 things. And that goes with not just emails, but it goes with our house and buying more and feeling like we have to have more. So I feel like 2018, the word is simplicity and clarity for me. I'm just trying to make it such that I feel less, I'm clearing space, I guess is the best way. Let's see. Angela, yeah, I was trying to set that up, but that means unsubscribing from so many to keep one email clean. Yeah, there's different methods that you can do that works for you. Basically sharing with you what works for me. So anyway, I'm so tired. I've been working all day, and then I've been spending the last 2-3 hours with my babies. And now I'm going to cook some breakfast and dinner for them so that they're trying to eat healthy. And so I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. I don't normally do 2 videos in one day, but this was on my mind. And I thought that, as you know, I know in the evenings as we are all winding down, it's a time that we're reflecting, a time that we're writing things down and really thinking about the next day. What is it that I can do to feel less clutter or whatever? Because I know that helps me. All right. I hope you guys have an awesome night tonight. I hope you go to sleep early and you don't stay up so late, and take care of your health. And if you didn't catch the video we did earlier today, it was an awesome video as far as sharing ideas on being unstuck in 2018. We will do a part 2 in the next day or two, but we shared several ways that helps you to get unstuck. And one of them was to drink more water, which I did a little better today. And so anyway, thanks for tuning in. I know it's late in the Central Standard Time in Texas here. And so I always love being able to communicate with you. And I'm so excited about being able to share my ideas with you on my upcoming podcast. And I promise you, it is coming very, very soon. I'm finally getting to where I can sit down and there's a lot of family stuff that has been happening. But my podcast is called Joy Reveals. The icon is my cover page. And so I'm hoping that you guys can look for that on iTunes, on Stitcher for Android users or whatever. And it's going to be Basically, a lot of people say, what are you going to be talking about? It's called Joy Reveals, and it's going to be on health, wealth, business tips. We're going to interview experts in every field. So if you have something that you want to talk about and can talk about for 20 or 30 minutes, private message me, and tell me. I'm so super excited to share what I know and what others know to the world. I mean, this podcast for me is like a dream, it was like something that I always wanted to do. And so I'm so super excited to share that with you. And I hope we will be launching soon, and you will be getting Facebook Live notifications and everything about how to help with that. All right. Thanks for tuning in. You guys take care. Have an amazing night. Good night.